Hello everyone, right here I have a 2024 Neta X 400 Comfort. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. As you can see, the side mirrors are currently folded out. Upon locking the car, they automatically fold in. And upon unlocking, they automatically fold out again. If you press and hold on the unlock button, you are able to roll down all 4 windows in the car simultaneously. And to roll all of them back up together, just press and hold on the lock button. The Neta X in Malaysia does come standard with Neta's version of a smart keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the indented area on the driver's side door handle. And to unlock the car, just wait a moment and tap the area again behind the driver's side door handle. Now, there is no start button in the Neta X. When you unlock the car and open the doors, the ignition automatically turns on, and if you want to drive off, just put your foot on the brake and put the car into drive or reverse depending on which direction you want to go to. Alternatively, if the system does not turn on when you open the doors, just make sure the key fob is inside the car, put your foot on the brake, the system turns on, and then you can proceed to move the transmission into your desired direction. A rack and pinion electric power steering system is found in the Neta X. Standard for Malaysia is an artificial leather steering wheel with a flat bottom, a flat top, stitching around the inner top half, and sport grips at 10, 2, 4, and 8. A 1-speed automatic is the only transmission available with the Neta X. Rear parking sensors and a 360-degree 3D camera system are another 2 standard features for Malaysia. When the camera system is active, the rear camera view, the rear 360-degree camera view, and the front camera view all feature active guidance signs. Within the 360-degree camera display, one can select either the front camera view, the right camera view, the left camera view, or the rear camera view. To the top left of the main camera display are 3 buttons where one can choose 2D view, 3D view, or hub view. In 3D view, there are more angles to choose within the 360-degree camera display. The 3D camera view can be moved around, the lights work depending on which one is turned on, and the wheels in this view turn with the steering wheel. Hub view is basically the left and the right camera views together. To the bottom left of the main camera display is the button to bring up the camera settings menu. Safety features in the Neta X include 6 airbags, an anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, electronic stability control, traction control, hill hold control, hill descent control, a tire pressure monitoring system, and an immobilizer. Isofix child seat anchor points are found on the outer 2 rear seats. 18-inch 5-spoke 2-tone alloy rims are standard across the range. This Neta X rides on Chaoyang Radial RP76 Plus 225/60 R18 tyres. Disc brakes are standard, with the front ones being ventilated while the rear ones are solid. The suspension comprises McPherson struts up front and a multi-link setup at the back. Hozon Auto is a Chinese car manufacturer that was founded over 10 years ago in October 2014. While it was founded in the Zhejiang province, the current headquarters is located in Shanghai. Hozon Auto currently manufactures vehicles under a single brand that is called Neta. Hozon Auto produced its first concept car in 2017, before the Neta brand debuted in 2018 along with the brand's first production car called the Neta N01. The N01 was discontinued in 2020, and there are currently 5 Neta models in production. There's the Neta U or X crossover SUV, the Neta V or Aya crossover SUV, the Neta S Saloon, the Neta GT Coupe, and the Neta L crossover SUV. While the Neta U, the Neta X, the Neta V, the Neta Aya, and the Neta GT are full electric vehicles, the Neta S and the Neta L has the option of a range-extending petrol-electric variant in addition to the full electric variant. The Neta U is a C-segment crossover SUV that debuted at the 2019 Shanghai Auto Show. It went on sale in late 2019. When time came for Neta to give the Neta U a facelift, a name change to Neta U Max was supposed to happen. However, the facelifted Neta U, which came out in 2023, became known as the Neta X instead. While the side profile and the rear design remained the same as the Neta U, the Neta X receives an all-new front end for the exterior and an all-new dashboard design for the interior. The Neta X went on sale in Malaysia in July 2024 as a fully imported model from China. Currently, 3 variants are offered: 400 Comfort Automatic, 400 Luxury Automatic, and 500 Luxury Automatic. This Neta X comes with an electric motor powered by a 51.8 kWh lithium iron phosphate battery. It produces 161 horsepower and 210 Nm of torque. 0 to 100 km per hour takes 9.5 seconds, and the top speed is 150 km per hour. The range is rated at 401 km, and the combined electric consumption for the Neta X 400 Automatic is 12.5 kWh per 100 km. Carbon dioxide emissions is 0 grams per kilometer, and the Neta X is a front-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of the Neta X Comfort include automatic manual leveling LED projector headlights, automatic wipers, LED daytime running lights, LED front, side, and rear indicators, LED rear lights, LED rear fog lights, LED rear number plate lights, roof rails, and body-colored door handles and side mirrors. Speakers right there, and down there, bottle holder, storage, window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, and all of them do get a full automatic function in both directions. Central locking, window lock, Neta floor mats, and the driver's seat in this Neta X Comfort does get full powered adjustments. All of the controls are located right down there. Single zone automatic climate control system. To access the climate control menu, you can either hit the temperature button right here or the fan button right here. If you have the climate control off, once you access the climate control menu, the climate control automatically turns on. Within the climate control menu, right above, you have your different modes: recirculation, front and rear defrost. You have your fan speed right here, power button, automatic mode, air conditioning, maximum air conditioning, and you can select the temperature right here. You can either use the scrolling function or use the buttons down here. Same goes for the fan speed. You can either use the buttons in the display or the buttons below. You have storage right here, cup holders, and below the center console you have more storage. To the left you have a USB-C port for charging together with a USB-A port to connect to the system, and right here is a power outlet. The Neta X comes with an integrated touchscreen head unit. The system features a 15.6-inch infotainment display, various media connectivity options, navigation, and 8 speakers. The stock sound system that this Neta X uses is actually quite good. We are currently in the CarPlay menu with the current song playing information. You have the song title, the artist and album name will show up here if available. The album art will show up here again if available. You can play pause, go back a song, go for the song duration, and below you can activate your shuffle, repeat, favorite song, and bring up your suggest less option. This button brings up your playing next playlist. Hit this to go back to your main CarPlay menu where you can select your library, playlists, and radio. Under library, you can look at your recently added songs, playlists, artists, and whatnot. To go back to your current media playing information, hit this button right here. To the left, shortcut buttons for Google Maps, Music, and Phone. And down at the bottom, hit this to go back to your main CarPlay menu where you can then access your phone, music, Apple Maps, messages, so on and so forth. To the left, we have Google Maps. We can go to destination, bring up your voice command, and control the media. To go back to the main Neta system, you can hit the home icon down here or hit the Neta icon right here. Right here we are in the Neta system where you can access your navigation system. You can look at traffic, turn on or off the voice commands, change the map view, and bring up your map settings. You can also change your display settings for the navigation, your broadcast settings again for the navigation, map data, with all the various countries, other settings. You can search for destination, go home, go to your office, and search for charging stations. You can select local media, which basically goes to your various media options. You can view photos, bring up your voice command, go to your phone menu, bring up your 360-degree camera, go back to your CarPlay, scenario mode. Right here we have your settings menu with your with your commonly used buttons. You have your sunroof controls with the roof controls and the shade controls. You have your lighting controls right here. You can adjust the mirrors, fold the mirrors, adjust the windows, and down here you can select your Eco, Comfort, Sport, and one pedal driving modes. Right at the bottom you have your notice button, energy recovery button. You can activate the auto hold feature. Basically, when you arrive at a stop, such as a traffic light or traffic jam, the car is in drive and you lift your foot off the brake. With the auto hold function activated, the car won't actually move forward or roll back. You have your stability control button right here, and this button activates the rear hatch. You can also bring up your My Neta information with your tire pressure monitoring system, mileage, trip computer since the last startup, trip computer since the last reset. You also have your vehicle maintenance information, your vehicle menu with your steering mode, the drive mode, electronic parking brake, hill descent control, comfort stop, and fold mirrors when you lock the vehicle. You also have your doors and windows settings, your vehicle starting mode, find car mode, and you can turn off the vehicle right here. Your headlight adjustment, your delayed lighting, interior lights. Right here you have your energy curve, charging settings, connectivity settings with your Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, hotspot, and mobile connect. Display settings with your theme, text size, vehicle information display, and you can put the display into screen clean mode. Right here you have your sound settings with your equalizer settings, volume balance, and your various sound levels. And sound settings are down below. And down at the bottom we have system settings with your time zone, input, language, unit settings, reset and restore, and your user agreement and privacy policy. You also have your My Account button right here, Neta Assistant, and you can look for system upgrades right here. You can view the App Store, and lastly the Media Center. Now, this display right here, if we hit this, you can push it over to the left, or if you want it to the right, just press the button again and it goes back to the right. You can control the sunroof right here, control the rear hatch, and control the mirrors. So basically, if you want to adjust the mirrors, press the mirror adjustment button and then use the two controls on the steering wheel to adjust them. So for the right controls, it's for the right side mirror, and for the left controls, it's for the left side mirror. Down here you have your media controls as well. You can play pause, go back a song, go for the song, bring up your sound adjustment. You can also select your navigation, media, battery percentage, and back to your vehicle controls. Down at the bottom, with your auto hold button, front defrost, fan controls as mentioned earlier, your various vehicle apps, camera button, navigation, settings, temperature. This one brings up a list of like recent mostly used apps. So you have your app center. Right here you can select your rear defrost, air conditioning, recirculation, so on and so forth. Now, if we get out of the CarPlay menu and swipe from the top down, you can bring up your Bluetooth button, dark theme, rest mode, Wi-Fi, car wash mode. We can also adjust the volume, brightness, vehicle notifications, and we can adjust the setup right here as well. Now to activate the cruise control, when you're driving, just push and hold the gear lever down, then the cruise control activates. Once that activates, you can use the wheel to adjust the speed. But if the cruise control is not active, just pressing and hold the wheel activates the voice control, and then you can use the voice control system to say open the sunroof and whatnot. Seat track, volume controls, indicator and wiper controls. If you turn on the left indicator, the left side camera view turns on, and if you turn on the right indicator, the right side camera view turns on. The steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. Storage, front center armrest with more storage beneath it. manual dimming, rear view mirror, LED front reading lights. They also double up as your interior lights. And as mentioned earlier, you have your sunroof controls right here. Using the shade close and shade open buttons, closes or opens the sunshade completely. But if you want to adjust it manually, you can also press these two buttons right here, so you can adjust the sunshade to the position that you want. Likewise, the roof controls above, close obviously closes it, ajar puts it into vent mode, and open opens it completely. And again, you can use the roof buttons right here to adjust the position of the sunroof glass. Sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror and an LED light. Alright, so that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now. And continue with the rest of the tour. Window control, speaker, storage, and the rear seat backs in this Neta X do fold. They split 60-40 when folding, and to fold them down, first make sure the headrests are all the way down, then locate the levers on the sides of the outer two rear headrests. The lever on this side folds down the right seat, while the lever on that side folds down the left seat and the middle seat. Just pull the lever and flip the seat back down. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is a tiny bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for leg room, I get way more than this. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It's actually quite nice and spacious back here. The seats are soft and comfortable as well. On the front seat backs are storage pockets together with small cutouts that help with additional legroom should you need any additional legroom. In the middle, we have storage below, aircon vents, and right at the top we have USB-A and USB-C ports for charging. Rear center armrest with cup holders. You can remove it to reveal storage areas. Right above, for both sides of the back, are grip handles, hooks, and the rear LED reading/interior lights. You can also find hooks on the B pillars. To open the rear hatch, use the touchpad just above the rear number plate. Boot space in the Neta X is 508 litres with the rear seat backs in place. For extra boot space, the rear seat backs fold down as explained earlier. On both sides of the boot are hooks, while to the right of the boot is a power outlet and an LED light. There is a cargo cover to keep items in the boot secure, and under the boot floor is storage along with the vehicle's charging cables and warning triangle. The front headrests are built into the seat, so adjustable headrests for the rear only. Speakers, window control, bottle holder, storage, and the front passenger seat in this car does get full powered adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side, just that this side loses out on the height adjustment. Nicely sized glove box, grip handle for the front passenger, and the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror with an LED light as well. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2024 Neta X 400 Comfort. Thanks for watching and goodbye.